Max is all clean. Clean the coil cover. You should always give your stuff a good clean before you go out, because if you get one little tiny nick of something in there, it's going to knock your signals out all day. So, but I tell you what, I could do some tips on getting that off. I think I've cracked it there a little bit, look. Never mind, I'll have to buy a new one. But it's better clean and cracked than dirty. Well, just got here now. just got here now. And the heavens have opened, and as you can see, I've decided just to sit in the car for a minute, because although I could cope with snow, this is a bit much really, so I'm just going to sit here for 5 minutes. Hope it stops. Ooh, absolutely arctic today. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film because of the wind, but I'm going to do my best for you, because I'm on holiday now, aren't I, for a week. So I'm going to see if I can be a Maxi coin monster again. Well, not me, but Maxi. And if I've been having dreams about gold. Do you think I'll get some gold? Can only hope, can't you? Anyway, I don't care what I get, I'm just freezing. I'm going to have to keep moving. Can't stop, or else I'll just turn into a snowman. Okay, see you in a minute. There you see, I told you I thought I was going to find a bit of gold today. First hole, gold ring pull. Is that more collectible than a silver one? Anyway, let's get that gold. Now, I've just found this little pendant thing. Now, I don't want to scrub it too much because I rubbed it a little bit and felt like the picture came off a bit. Now, I'm not sure if it did or not. That's lovely, isn't it, little pendant? Ooh, say no. I'm dead excited today. I even don't care if it's just been like snowed in. That's brilliant, yeah, chuffed with that. There you can see it a bit better now, I've cleaned it. I don't know what sort of pendant that would be. It's got a little bit of writing on the back, but again, it's not clean enough for me to read it. But it's nice finding a little pendant, isn't it? Oh, some great finds on here. I thought I was excited last week, but this week I'm even more excited. In fact, I've lost my detector. Where is it? Come on, Maxie, come in. Now, I've had a mission to do the singing ringing tree today. That's what I'm calling them, singing ringing. Because last week they were singing to me and I went over and found a Vicky Silver. So I'm going to actually go in the tree today. But I'm going to do this bit of patch of grass first before I go in. Oh, it's exciting. Our Maxi coin monster, third hole, has pulled out its first George III halfpenny. Now, I found on this map a very, very old path. And it's not on any of the other maps, I just found it on this one particular one. And there's no signs of it, but I'm following where I think it is, and I'm right, because I'm keep pulling up this. Anyway, George III halfpenny. Well done, Maxie. I'll give it a good clean this morning, Maxie. I'm going to clean it every time I come out, because I think that's, when it's clean, it's just an absolute top machine. There you go, you see, another one. I've just slashed it a bit. Oh, come on. Slashed it. Oh, the sun's coming out. Slashed it, but I'm not bothered. Oh, I'm hardly moving here. I think I'm right about this path. What's that going to be? It's washing in the snow. Ho, ho, ho. I love metal detecting. The joy you feel when you pull up a coin like this. Well, I was saying to pull up a coin like this. I don't even know what it is yet, do I? I feel joyous today. There it is. You see his little fat head. That's another George III halfpenny from 1806. These are coming up about 84 on my AT Max, if you're wondering. So, come on, I've got to be a bit of George III silver or gold here. Imagine you found a gold one. I've had this. I never dreamed of finding gold, and yet I've had loads of signs of gold in my dreams and comments on Facebook. So come on, where are you? Got a nice little tomback button now. They're quite old tomback buttons. I think I must be on the trail of the path. It's hard to find. I'm just going up and down doing a low and slow, seeing if I can come up with a bit where it seems to be a little bit more stuff on it. But there you go, nice little tomback button. It's a nice signal, that. In fact, I nearly didn't dig that. It was only 50 odd. I just dug it in case it was a bit of gold. And it was that. Well, I found this little thing now. I don't know what that could be. Do you think it's a watch winder? Oh, it's a bit big for a watch winder. I don't know what that could be. It's round on both sides, like it's meant to. It's a turner of some sort, isn't it? But what? I don't know. Batteries on my pinpointer are running out as well. It's sounding like a police car. Can't believe it, can you? You've only just got here. I'm not near any shop, so I can go and buy any. Anyway, if anybody's got any idea what that is, can you let me know? Going great, isn't it? I've not even managed to get in the singing ringing trees yet. I'm going to go in there in a minute. I was hoping that there'd be a gap in the wall so I could see where this path went to. But obviously the path is older than the wall because there is no gap. But I know I'm on it here. But haven't I got some good stuff already? I've only been here 5 minutes. Well, this is interesting. You see it there with that crown on it. We've just been looking at it, but we're not too sure what that is. What would have a crown on like that? That's the back of it. Don't know, careful what that is. My super coin brain has got no idea. Although I do recognise it. That's good, that. Can you tell us what that is if you know what it is? Got here very rotted George V halfpenny. God, there's loads of coins in this little bit. You know, I've hardly moved. I bet I've been in a 10-foot square patch. But I have been doing low and slow. If there's any silver here today, I'm having it. Or gold. Gold. Imagine, not had any gold for ages. Well, I say ages, I've only ever had gold once. And that was about 2.5 years ago. So I think I'm due a bit of gold, aren't I? Snow's coming down a bit. So I thought I'd just stand near these trees for 5 minutes. And while I'm here, I just want to say thanks to everybody because this week I hit 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I want to say thank you to every single one of you that's subscribed, that's watched me from the beginning or already just started watching. I'm really, really grateful. So it's onwards and upwards now, so 10,000, isn't it? I think I made 10,000. This is a nice little thing. It's not got much on it, but it would have been attached to something. It's probably, I think it's off a horse or something, or a belt. I don't know. Oh, I'm so cold. Can't tell when I've got hold of anything and when I haven't. But I don't care. Feeling completely optimistic. I can't film very much, to be honest with you, because it's so cold. I'll try and dig some holes with you for those people. I'm moaning about cold, and I know how freezing some of you are in America. You've got like 15 foot of snow, haven't you, and it's about -100. So I'll dig some holes with you, just for you. I'm not going in the singing ringing trees because that water down there, the wind that's coming off it is like Arctic. So I'm just going to stay on this bit and investigate this dead old path. I've got a what's in the clump, what's in the clump. Oh, there's something round in the clump. Clumpy here, clump, clump, clump. Oh, that's nice and shiny. I would say from the shine on that, it's a Vicky or a George V. Let's have a look. What are you? Nice green patina. Nice green patina. Can you see anything yet, apart from a bit of green? God, it's so cold. It's so cold. The wind is like about -50. I'd rather go and wash it in a puddle. There it is. I don't know if you can see. It's very warm, but it's Queen Victoria. You can just see her head there. Nice Victoria halfpenny. I've just been finding halfpennies today. But I'm not moaning because I've had loads of them, haven't I? Well, I'll have more than 8 like last week. In fact, should I have a little bit of a mission? I'm not going home until I found more than 8. Yep, Maxi Coin Monster. Come on, Maxi. Can you find me a silver one now, please? Yes, Mummy, I'll find the silver. I want to stop for a bit of a brew. It's Arctic. Doing well though, my coins, aren't I? I would like a silver, but I'm not moaning. I'm really happy with what I've got already. Gosh, it's cold, cold. I can't go down that end of the field. I can only stay in this end because the other end, it seems to be like have a wind coming off the water. Like I say, tree blowing around. Got my phone in a tree. Ooh, ooh. But this end don't seem quite as bad. So I'm just staying up here, seeing what I can do. I'm struggling to film a little bit in the hole because my pinpointer's gone funny. So I'm having to try and dig a little bit and only use it as an emergency. And but to take my gloves off, it's too cold, so I'm just going to have to show you what I'm finding rather than digging them with you. Just seen the back of it, which is there. So where's the front of it? Where's the front of it? I've seen it. There it is. There it is. What are you? I think it's another George III. I can tell from the... there's a Britannia on the back. And... or is it? It's got a big rim on it. It's got a big Britannia on it. Is it a Britannia? I like it anyway. It's an old one, that. I can tell you now, it's an old one. Oh, how many is that I've lost count? How many I'm up to? But what I do know is that I've found a bit of shelter from the wind. Are you a big George III penny? I've only had half pennies. Oh, it is a third. Where's the puddle? We can't find a puddle. Where's the puddle when you need one? Oh yeah, this is much better up this end. I'm going to try to venture down that bottom bit, but that's just too cold. Oh, this is a nice penny, this, whatever this is. I like it. Come on. Reveal yourself. Reveal your little head so I know who you are. He's not revealing his head yet. I know it's an old George III, that. Where is it? Yeah, it is. You can see him popping out. Good George III penny. Big than that, I know. That's going to clean up quite nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm just getting whacked now with hailstones. It's better than staying in, though, isn't it? Just watching telly. At least you can go home and have a bath. Can't you, to warm up? You don't get this much sort of excitement, do you, watching telly? It's a strange kind, this one. It is a bit strange. It's definitely not a Vicky or a George V because it's the wrong shape. But I can't just seem to get his head to pop out. Come on, pop your head out. There's a big... I don't know, I'm going to have to clean it and show you in a minute, but I'm pretty sure that that's the George III. Look, you see stuff bouncing off me, look. Boing, boing, boing. In fact, I'm not going till I clean this now. This one's, I've got to find a puddle. Puddle. Oh, I found a puddle. Right, let's dip it in here, see what we can get out of you. Come on. Who are you? Oh no, I think it is a Victorian. It's a strange coin, whatever this is. Whatever this is a bit strange because a Vicky. I think it is. Well, I've never seen one like that before. You don't usually come out like that. That's very peculiar. I'm going to have to investigate that when I get home. Because it looks like a Vicky, but it don't feel like one. And I know about coins, me. Don't know how, but I do. Well, just found that, and I thought it was a cartwheel penny, but it's not. It's a big brown knob thing. It would have been a big brown brass knob thing, because look, I've caught it there. Well, anyway, never mind. I must have beat me 8 coins by now. What's that one? That one's it's a bit orange and rotted. I might get some off it. Oh, dropped it. I'm not sure what it is, but it's another one, isn't it? So, how many's that up to now? I've got no idea. Getting a bit beat up by the snow. Just had to run across the field, felt like I was getting like smacked in my face. I think I can't even speak, I'm so cold. So we're up to 7 coins and a pendant. Cool, got to get another one. I'll go until I beat it. I've got to get 2 to beat it really, haven't I? Because that'd be 9. You see it now? See it? Can you see it? Not giving up, not giving up, not giving up, because look what I've got. There it is, it's another one in the snow. It's another one. I feel my fingers. I think it's a Georgia 3rd, that from the thickness. You're just going to have to trust me on it. I'm freezing. Yep, so that's another one. So that's 8. Oh, sorry, my nose is dripping on the camera. Oh, freezing. It's like Arctic, look. You see it? Oh. I nearly froze off the field. I thought, oh, I'll go for this last one, a bit of silver. But when it was a moo tube. What's a moo tube doing here? Oh, anyway, I think I'll just try doing another 2 holes. Oh God, I'm cold. I'm proper am. That one is like, oh, anyway, I'm not moaning. I'm just going to keep looking. But what's in the clump? What's in the clump? Come on, is it number 9? Come on, and then I can go home. I've never wanted to. Hey! Number 9. Number 9. What is it? I think it's round and it's a coin. I don't really care at this point. I think it's a Georgia 3rd from the colour. I'll have to wash all these when I get in. I can see a bit of a Britannia there. Number 9. None of them have been silver today, but don't really care. Well, I'm just motivated now just to do another couple of holes. You know what it's like. You know, you always think, oh, I'll just do another hole. I'll just do another. Anyway, I'm going to do it until I just physically can't take it anymore. Oh no, I don't know if you can see that mooring that over there that's all white. I have to drive home over that after. Oh, there you go, number 9. I think then a bit snowed off, it was just too cold, but I beat last week, didn't I? I've got 9 coins in about, I think it's about 2 hours, I'm not sure. So I'm going to come back again next few days because I'm off work now for a week, if I mentioned that. So see you soon then. I'm going on to warm up.